Spring training is winding down. Last couple of days for the team out in Arizona before heading home for opening day and the final edition of Padres in Peoria. A familiar face back in town. Yu Darvish, a champion, a gold medalist. Team Japan winning the World Baseball Classic, and Darvish made a triumphant return this week.
He throws. Trout strikes out swinging. Ohtani and Japan celebrate a World Baseball Classic championship.
So many exhilarating moments in the 2022 season, perhaps none more so than when Josh Hader finished off the Dodgers in the final game of the division series. Had a great opportunity to walk and talk with Josh this week about that and other stuff. All right, last episode of Padres in Peoria. So who better to finish with than the closer, Josh Hader. All right, so you get traded here last year. You've been traded a couple of times as a minor leaguer. I imagine it's a very different experience when you're in the big leagues.
Yeah, definitely, definitely a little bit different. Obviously, the games are more meaningful. You're fighting for an end goal with a new team, right? Obviously, the end goal is always the same, but it's a different team and a bunch of new guys that you have to get used to.
In terms of coming in and the coaching staff and, like you said, the players and the teammates and all of that, did it feel like a big adjustment as you were going through it, or in the heart of the season, is it maybe just sort of blinding to all of that?
Oh, it was super easy. The guys on this squad, the coaches, everybody, top down, just made it so easy for us, for my family. And that's one of the things that you enjoy, just coming to a new squad and their open arms to you and your family, and just enjoying that process and letting us into the family.
I do want to look back a little bit more at last year, but first for now, how are things going here? Obviously fully settled at this point, almost a full spring training now with your new team. Feeling good and ready for 23?
Yeah, absolutely, really good. We're in a good spot right now. I just finished up on my 3 out of 4, so to be able to get that under my belt right before the season, get the recovery, short recovery time, having all my pitches, where I need them to be and attacking hitters is, that's the goal, and that's where we're at right now. So finish on a strong note and take it into the season.
All right, there's a couple games I want to highlight from last year, and we've talked about them a lot on radio and on TV, but I want to hear you talk about them. First, San Francisco. I think it was the last day of August. You come in, you get the save. From our perspective, it seemed like you never looked back the rest of the season at that point. Probably overly simplistic, but what do you remember about that game and closing that one out?
I want to say it was a day game. I think it was just more of that confidence boost that knowing it's the same thing that you've always done. Don't overthink it and just continue to attack hitters and have fun with it. And I think once I kind of got that back under me and that mindset of like, man, you can just execute your pitches and you'll be fine. And that's when it kind of clicked and just kept rolling with it.
All right, Seattle not long after that. Darvish pitches a great game up there. You come in to try and finish it off. We know Ty France well around here. He can be a little bit of a pest at the plate. That was one of the great battles we saw all of last year.
Yeah, 100%. One of the best battles I had, probably within one of my careers. But just for him to be able to handle the fastball up, down, away, in, just making me have to pull out pitches that I normally don't pull out. But, for me to throw out that changeup and get that swing and a miss was huge. Obviously, for the game that Darvish pitched, it was absolute gem. And to be able to get him that win, too, was huge.
I don't think you had thrown a changeup as a Padre to that point, maybe one or two here or there. At what point during that at-bat did that become something under consideration?
Well, once you kept, fouling off the fastballs and the sliders, and, when guys like that, especially at this level, once they see everything you gotta either figure something out that, is a different look or a different pitch. And, that was like the one thing, it's like, we have it in our back pocket, let's see if it'll work. And, that was one of the things that ended up working.
Oh, it worked all right. All right, the one everybody's been waiting to hear about, obviously, the last game against the Dodgers. Although we shouldn't forget, you got 4 outs in the Goose game up in Los Angeles, but we come back, crazy 7th inning rally in the rain. The place is going insane. Top of the Dodger order, literally 3 of the best hitters in all of baseball coming up. I know it wasn't easy, but you made it look easy. What do you remember about that?
I just remember warming up. It was raining in the bullpen, or obviously all over, but I was in the bullpen. It was just pouring down rain, muddy. I'm like, man, this is how you draw it up, right? Like, to do it in front of our fans, to do it against the best. I mean, that's ultimately what you want, right? You want to beat the best, and to be in that moment with everybody, striking them out, and then being able to celebrate with the team. I think that was the best part. All of us just soaking wet and jumping up and down, and I mean, at the end of the day, that's why we do what we do.
I think I read something where you had never thrown a 100-mile-an-hour pitch in your big league career, and then you threw a whole bunch of them in the playoffs last year. Was that pure adrenaline, or does it go maybe even beyond that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hand in hand, right? Obviously, the work that we put in throughout the season, but ultimately, it's the atmosphere that the fans bring and put us in. Because the excitement, the energy, we feed off of that as players, and obviously the competitiveness on top of that just adds a little good mixture. So, yeah, I'd have to give most of it to the fans.
All right. Fittingly, we're standing here in a drizzle in Peoria, not quite October at Petco last year, but we can't help but smile talking about that. I'm sure everybody watching feels the same way. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Have a great first full season in San Diego.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's have some fun with Padre right-hander Nabil Chrisman. We had him mic'd up, not only for his warm-up and his stretch, but also for the PFP Championship of the World.
Good morning, my people. Welcome to our stretch. A good day of baseball. Say something to the people, yo. They're listening to you.
Oh, you mic'd up?
Yes.
Oh, geez. Have you mic'd up for the PFP finale?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
How the hell did you get in the final?
That's a good question. I'm going to show it about, baby. I'm going to show this. You know? That's one more day, Nikki. Come on, man. I think so. Oh my God.
How do you know you made the team?
I don't even know that, but I'm supposed to. And now I go home. Oh my God. Tomorrow when I'm in that airplane, I know I make the team, you know. La mermelada, Robertinho. Digan algo. Digan algo. Digan algo. Saluden a la gente. Where's to say good morning to the people? How you say good morning yesterday? Good morning. This is my favorite stretch here. Estoy focused, ¿ok? No me hablen. Señor Ben, buenos días. Ay. ¿Por qué me miras así? Aquí está mi enemigo del día de hoy. Saluda. Dale un saludito a la gente.
Yo no soy tu enemigo, Nabil.
Entonces, ¿qué somos?
Yo soy tu compañero, amigo y hermano.
Hoy es el día. Hay que estar ready. It's right now, we're just playing catch, you know? Work is work. Competition start, we don't talk. Hater doesn't want to talk to me today. Vente conmigo, dale. Van a tener que ponerme el micrófono este todos los días para tirar así. Ten cuidado con que hablas de mí porque te están escuchando.
I'm sorry, Nabil. You throw 91.
Oh my God, what a difference. Here we go.
It's on? Game on?
Yeah, baby. Let's do this. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest to you guys. I don't get nervous. Who you guys say that is going to win today? Garcia, Castillo, Hater, or myself? There's no question that I'm winning this today. Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, how is the competition working?
I'll explain it to you when everybody's here.
Okay. Just a little. A little bit.
A little nervous?
No. What do we got today? Come on. Hey, who's with me today? Who says winning? You, Campy? You got me? Who else got me? Who you guys winning? Hey, be cool, okay?
What number? Uno.
Number 3.
Garcia.
Number 3.
Number 3, Chrisman.
Ay. Guys, tell to the people how you feel.
I feel great. What about you?
How you feel, Garcia?
I can hear your heart in there, bro.
Yeah? No, I'll be like you. What are you talking about? Hey, how you feel, Castillo?
Amazing, papi.
Okay. Hey! Catch the ball, man. Let's go! No catch. No catch. You think I'm like you? I'm not like you, baby. Hey! What was that? He hit it too hard. Hater, what the? How many points we got? Wait. ¡Ay! Está lleno de presión ya. Thank you guys. Open it, Josh. Oh my God! Oh my God, what's that today? No, está bien, está bien, está bien. Está bien, está bien. No, está bien. Next year, guys, next year. He hit it too hard to me. Change-ups. I cannot throw change-ups there. Guys, I'm so sorry. We'll lose, but it's okay. See you next year.
Oh yeah, there are games too. Lots of them, in fact. Padres playing baseball in the desert. Take a look at some of the highlights from the past week.
A 1 pitch is in the air to straightaway left field. Tucker started in. Now he's spinning back. Looks up. It's going to be over his head. And it bounces into the bullpen for a rulebook double. 1-1 to Manny. And a liner through the left side. Base hit. Tatis has scored. Here comes Cronenworth. Tucker's throw to the plate. Not nearly in time. A 2-run single for Manny Machado.
Fly ball to deep left field. Isbell looking up, and that is long gone. A 3-run home run for Luis Campusano, his 3rd home run of the spring. And with one swing of the bat, the Padres take the lead.
Timing of the hitter.
Luis Rengifo is going to have to make a play. Dead center field, Tatis, and that's gone. A 2-2 pitch, and he takes Luke out of the yard for a solo home run, 3-0 San Diego. What power.
And what would spring training be without the question of the day?
Who thinks they're the best golfer and who's actually is?
I'm definitely the best golfer. That's hands down. I don't care what anybody says.
Let me count. Hogan's Heroes. I'm dating myself, but Hogan's Heroes. Try it out.
Everybody's my best friend. The least one, Jose Azor. I just kidding. I love all my teammates. I'm fine with it.